On January the 10th, that would make it today. It seems like today that the sun released an X.9 solar flare. That's a very strong solar flare. And you can see that it's spiked straight up the middle like that, you all. That is very powerful. Not to mention, you know, it has the telltale movements that it always gets, like spreads out all over the place, but for it to like go straight up in the air, you know, it's very, very powerful. And I just went over to the iswa.gsfc.nasa.gov, which they got it up and going, you all. They do. Let me look over here. So no, this is on January the 9th. Let's look at this article right here, you all. Let's look at the article. The sun releases strong solar flare, but it's an X.9. Look at that. Now this is showing a different thing than what I saw. You see it's going straight down, and it doesn't show it going all the way up. Okay, but that's all right. We're going to look at NASA's Solar Dynamics Observatory captured this image of a solar flare as seen in the bright flash. It peaked. So at 1:50 p.m. on January the 9th of 2023, Solar Observatory watched the sun constantly. They captured it, you all. The flares and solar eruptions can impact the radio, communications, electric power grids. Navigation signals pose risk to spacecraft and astronauts. The flare is classified as an X1.9. X class denotes the most intense flare, while the number provides more information about its strength. So that's what we've got going on right there. I got to change my thumbnail. It's an X.19. Let me put that one in there, you all, because we got to get the one in there. Let me come on over here. Let me get a different screenshot. Boom, to update it. So I'm going to have to go change my thumbnail because I left the one off of the solar flare. And it's okay, you all. We can do it. Oh, we're going to do it. An X1.9 is what it is. So let's do this, you all. Let me just show you the screen. Let's come over here and let's update this. Let me get rid of this thing right here. Let me update this solar flare, you all, because this is like wild. An X1.9. I got to update my information. We can do it live. I want to change my thumbnail. We got to get that 1.9 because that really is powerful. There. 1.9. Boom. We got it. That's right, you all. Hello, Applebrooks, honey. Hello, everyone. So, okay. I think I got it right there. Oh, I think I kind of knocked you all out. I hit the screen and exited you out. I think that's what I did. Am I still on here, you all? I accidentally hit the button and kind of disconnected myself. Almost did it, you all. That's okay, you all. I almost exited out. And I've got to fix this right here. I'm going to put another, I'm going to put the right solar flare in here so you can see it. Because X1.9, I can hardly get that information out. There, we got it. We got it updated right here. X1.9 is what we've got going on. Let me do this right here. Okay, we got it. We got it, you all. So, did you see it? Because I'm sure you all saw it. This is the first time I heard of it. I know that they said that this is going to be happening. We're going to be seeing strong, intense solar flares that can knock out communication. Of course, everybody's waiting for the, what is that? Some kind of event, a solar flash event or something like that is what people are waiting for. You all, we're going to go look at it. If you're just tuning in, I got to, I'm going to update my thumbnail. I'm going to put my picture on it. Boom. Okay, I got it. I got it, you all. Hello. When did it happen? It happened yesterday is when it happened. We're going to come right over here. You can see the screen right here. Look how far up it shoots. SDO 304. But no, now see, now this is strange, you all. This is really strange. Okay. This is showing that it happened on the 10th at 22:50. Did it happen again at a different time? You all know this is really strange. This is really strange. Maybe this is the second one. You see that one? So that happened today. Oh, look at the one today, you all. That one's really powerful. So if they had one yesterday, then what's this one called? Because this just happened. It did just happen, you all. Let me come over here. So I was kind of confused because I'm thinking, okay, well, we're talking about a solar flare, and this is what we've got going on. It just happened. Okay, so it happened today. You just heard about it, just came inside and you saw a flash. You saw a flash in the sky? Wow. Today's the 10th. I thought somebody was playing games with me, you all. I really did. Let's go look at this. So we're going to go back a little bit further. So let's go back 100 frames. We want to see what this is going to look like. I'll put this to me because it's going to start flashing. Oh, I'm going to have to go back probably 300 frames is what I'm going to have to do because this is only going to gather. See, this is only going to gather just today. Oh, so I think we might have had two back-to-back X-class flares. And I heard a long time ago when I was really into the X-class flares and stuff, if you had 3 in a row, that could mean power out. That's what I heard. 3 on the K index. We can also look at the K index. I haven't been, I've got to go back further than that, you all, to get to the 9th. It's still blinking. I'm not going to turn it over there to you, you all. So I wasn't aware of that. Hello there, Ali C. So look at this, you all. So, okay, there was that one. So we got to go back further. Wow, look at that thing up there. So there was a small one. See, it's having little bursts right now. Oh, this has been ongoing. We went back 300 frames. So we're still on the 10th, and look at that energy above that hole. Oh my goodness, you all. This one over here is having it too. The one on the side, they're all having some fits of rage. They really are. Fits of rage. Let's look at this. So this had this. Let's zoom it up, you all, so we can see it. I want you to see it. It looks like a big old fire entity. Let's look at this. This is pretty cool. See how many solar, and the energy is going back into the hole. Wow, that is massive. This one over here also had some activity occurring because it was getting some small flares coming out of it too. Let's see if we can, okay, there was one right there. Just a small one, you all. We're going to look at this. Okay, so this is today. Oh, oh my gosh, you all, it's going off all over the place. Look at that. Let's do a screen capture. There's one down here too. There's one. I'm going to do get out of the way. We're gonna look at this, you all, because they got some activity occurring. Let me get a window capture, so that we can see what's going on. Okay, we got the window capture going on right here. I'm going to make this big, just like this. Let me make it a little bit big. Oh, it doesn't like it when I move the screen, you all. It doesn't. Okay, let me put this back to me because it's kind of blinking on me. Oh, it doesn't like that, you all. I left the screen and it doesn't like it. It doesn't want me to do a window capture for some strange reason. But I want to do one. I do want to do one. Okay, because we got solar flares coming. Okay, I'm sorry about that blinking, but we got solar flares coming. It's when you know what? It's when I come over here. I think it causes, I probably will not be able to do it. I think it causes the screen to blink. But we've got a solar flares coming out from over here too. Coming out of this one also. If you look to the side, see there's small solar flares are happening right here beneath me. So that's today. We got it happening right down under here also. Let's watch it. See, it's going. Oh, it's shooting out. It's shooting out energy. So let me let me come over to the other screen. Let's bring it down so we can see this one too. Okay, that one just went off. It just had a flare. It had a flare off. Okay, so this one right here is having it too. You all look at this. This is intense activity occurring and here. So it's like at least 3 active spots on this sun. Are they Earth facing a Sassy Cindy? 3 big ones. So could we have like a Carrington event? You know, we could have a Carrington event. That's where, you know, that's not very good if you have one. It isn't. Boom. And what's interesting is that, okay, let's go back to this. So let's go back. So you said that there was one on the 9th. I have to go like this. Let's go over here. Let's shrink it down. Let's come right over here. We're going to shrink it down, and I'm just going to do this right here. And when I do this, it should pick up the 9th is what it should do. It'll pick up the 9th. I'm going to put this back to me. I think I might want to get rid of the window capture while it's doing its thing. Remove the window capture. Yes, I'm just going to remove the window capture. I'm going to grab my image. I'm going to pull this image back over here because this has had multiple X-class flares probably. And we got to see it. Okay, we're going to keep it on me because I don't want you seeing the blinking. We still have not been able to go over to the 9th. Oh, yes, we missed it, you all. So this is like, you missed it. Okay, wow. That's even more powerful. Oh my gosh. Look at that double whammy. One up there and one right there. Can you all see that? Oh my gosh. That I've not seen something like that in a long time. We're going to have to update our thumbnails too. We really are. We're going to have to update our thumbnails with. We got some powerful solar flares coming through there. That is massive. Let's blow it up. Oh, wow. You all, let's look at it when it goes off. Yeah, let's look at it. Just like make it really big. I'm going to keep my face off of here too so you can see it. See the one that's coming out of there. Steady flow of energy. So we can look at it. Boom. It was so powerful. It came down through there too. And it was happening up here. Look at it shooting. That's yesterday too. No, that's today. This has been going off all day long. Look at that up there. All day long since yesterday. Wow. Okay, I seen a ship. We saw a ship. Let's bring this back, you all, because we saw a ship. See if I can get the ship. Because I saw one coming up out of there. I really did. Let me see if we can get it. There's so much energy. There. Wait. There it is right there. We saw a ship. It looks like something right there, you all. That looked like a little black cube. Look at that. It came out right there. Can you see that? Right here, you all. This has shown up. This is not normal. It is not normal to see this right here item. And it didn't come from that. No, it did not come from that. It came from, I don't know where it came from, but it shouldn't be there. Let's push it. You know, in order to get the full effect, let's just do this. I know it don't look too nice like this, but then we can see them all going at the same time. Let's push the play button. Let me find the play button. Let me go over here. I don't like to shrink it like that because it's not very pretty, but we can see it like this, you all. We can, so that way you can see it all at once. And that's on the 10th. Oh no, don't do that on us. Don't start blinking on us because we're trying to observe what's happening, you all. We really are. There's a lot of energy coming out of the sun. That's on the 9th. So yesterday, this is powerful. It really is so powerful. If you're just tuning in, it's super powerful. 2 massive events taking place. Just look at all that energy coming out of that one up there at the top. I mean, that energy, that plasma is just coming out like a fire hose. It really, like somebody's in there with like a cannon or something and it's just blasting out the plasma from inside there. That is wild. We can see it better if we, how am I going to get this, how am I going to shrink it back down? Let me see. Yeah, let's do it like this. It's like a fire hose. Let's look at it. Let's get it. See how we can look at it. Look at that energy coming straight out of it. I would not be surprised. I really wouldn't. If something did happen and we lost communications with this type of energy coming out of the sun. And there's a ship. There's a ship, some kind of ship or something that can be seen here. Going off and on. Oh, it hurts my eyes. Oh. Is that not wild, you all? Yes. It is a flare. That's right. Boom. It's just bursting out, you all. I need to update my thumbnail too. Let me see if I can do something. I know Gina, honey, you shouldn't be doing that, but I want to fix this too, y'all, because we got so much stuff going on. I just want to stick this one in here too. I want to stick parts of this solar flare in here also on the side if I can to update that. We got massive solar flares going on, so I want to add that to my let me come over here. I just want to add that to my thumbnail so the people know the severity of what we're looking at, because we are looking at major things happening. Let's see how I can fit that in this picture. I will fit it. Let me do this. I cannot fit it right here. I am going to do it like that. We can like scoot this thing down. I know y'all want to see that, but I'm going to try to see if I can update that a little to get that X flare in there. I want to do it. Okay, we can do it. Okay, you all, let me do this. Let's update the thumbnail again. I just want to update it one more time, you all. It's because it's really, there is something happening. It is really major. And I don't think that they said, did they say today that they had all of this activity that has occurred? That's what I'm wondering. Did they even say that they had it? This has to come out of the way now, because we got another one that we need to update on here, you all. No, I don't want to do an image show. I know I play around a lot, you all, and it's not very good, adequate. It's not. But I wanted to make the best of the thumbnail. It's like right like that. Look at that. It's massive X flare. Now, let me do me like this. I'm gonna do another, because I have to update it, because we saw more. We saw more solar flares is what we've saw. And people need to know that there's some major events that are happening. What is this affecting our weather too, you all? Let me come over here. Let's you don't need to look at that, Gina. You all, I am so sorry. I've got to keep updating this thumbnail is what I've got to do, because we keep having more solar flares that are occurring. Okay, let me try to, I'm going to stay right here. I'm going to go back over there, but it's blinking right now. Can you see it blinking on my face? It really is like blink, 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 blink. Let me see if I can move it. We'll go back to here and look at it, because okay, here we are. We're back. We are back. Oh, shoot. Don't do that on us. Don't do that. That's not nice. Okay, here we go. I'm going to look at it again. It's like get the bottom part of it first so we can see it. I don't even know what the one down there below. Do you see that one? I don't even know what that one would have been called. But then this one up here is just having tons of them too. And it doesn't show up as good on on the other types of products. It doesn't. But we know that there's like, let's look at it again, you all. The energy is just blasting out of this hole. We got two two areas, two regions of the sun that have massive X flares coming out. And that one below, it had double the stuff on it as than this one did, you all. Total double. That is like shooting it out. Like, you're right, it's like a flare. It looks like it's concentrated like right there, coming straight out of that sun. Constant, constant, constant. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Wow, it's mesmerizing, you all. It's absolutely mesmerizing. Look at this one. This one's got it coming out too, but it's got yellow coming straight out once it gets started. Okay, you can see it, the residual yellow coming out, you all, and it's still trying to turn. But when this one went off, it had double the signature. Let's see it. See, look how this one looked. So look at that. So it's like even more powerful. More powerful right there. And then this one had one too at the same time. So what do the K indexes look like? Really, if you ask yourself, what do they look like? Let's see. You are here. So there was another one yesterday also. So let's do this, you all. Let's go back again another 300. It's got to reload, but we're going to go back another 300 frames. So this one only began on the 9th at 1851, so around almost 7 o'clock at night. So now we're going to look for some more. We're going back in the early morning of the 9th, which was yesterday, to see if there's any solar flares from that time too. And it's blinking right now, and I'm not going to put it over there because it's not good for your eyes to see it. All the blinking. Okay, we should do it now. Okay, it did it, you all. It did it again too. So watch it. Let's watch it, you all. Watch it. I think it did, or it was just me thinking it did. There's a small one. Oh, when did that happen? When did that? Okay, that happened. That happened. Here's a small one at 5 in the morning. Okay, this is that one. Okay, so it happens at 1800. Right there. 1800 is when this one happens. Right here, you all. This is so powerful. If you think about it. And what it could, let me see if I can, like, if I want to close this, let me close it out and open it back up. SDO. Did I want to do the SDO again? Yeah, I want to do the SDO 304 again, because that's what we were on. But you can see all the different signets that it has. We got to come down here and do the 300 again. 300 and 20 frames so we can see it. Again, if you're just tuning in, and we're going to look at it, but I don't want you to see it blinking. We're going to see the powerful stuff because something is definitely happening. Back-to-back solar flares. It's really blinking. Ugh. Okay, we can. No, see, it doesn't want to play on you. Okay, let's do it. Watch it. This is normal. This is today. I keep looking for the 11th. Look how powerful that was. It just shot right out. It did it 2 times. Watch it again, you all. 2 times. It's one went up like that. And then another one. See it? It keeps doing it. There's some type of energy coming out of this sun. And let's see if we can catch it. Let's see the first. Oh, see that too? It's having another one. It's having another one today, you all. Whoopsie, how did that get that big? It's having another one. Let's see. I don't know what's happening on the other side either. I'm trying to catch the beam of light, that big string of beam coming straight, going straight up if we can. Okay, I see it right now. So there's a small beam trying to go up. I know I get too distracted with this. Boom. Let's see what came out. This is what it looks like. What if inside there are ships that are shot out of the sun? What if that is? Because that looks kind of weird right there. What if that is some ships? Really, I'm serious. That got blasted out of the sun because the sun is like a portal. Let's look at this, you all, if we can. Let me go back. Okay, here's how it starts. It goes straight up in the air. Look how high it goes. We can't even see the end of it. But this stuff is what's came out. Whatever it is, directly out of the sun. And it came out at 22, so 10 something at night. Let's go back a little further. Okay, and then it's still there. So this is when some more coming out. This is when it first comes out. Look at that. Straight out of that sun. Yeah. So let's see it again. It's still happening. It's 22:48, 22:45. So it starts at I guess it starts at 22:48, 22:50, 54, 58. Oh, it's going to blink on us, you all. Is what it's going to do. It is going to blink right there. Let me put this back to me because I got to push the play button and it's going to keep blinking if I don't. So I wonder what the I wonder see if they got the K indexes. So we need to look at the K indexes if they've got them updated and see if we've got 3 X-class flares in a row is what we need to do. If we get over here, I'll just look at this like this. Okay, this is for today. So this just happened back to back. I'm not going to touch it. I'm going to let you look at it. And I'm going to quit messing with it so you can see the activity yourself. Even the one in the middle is doing something too, even though it's really small. Like that one's doing something too. It's teeny tiny. Let's go all the way around it. I seen another ship come down from here, you all. Let's watch it right here on the corner. There's like another ship that came down from over here. I think I saw it. Okay, I just seen a teeny tiny one. Okay, I just seen it. It came down out of the sun. Okay, I really did. I just saw it. There's some kind of a ship or some type of detonation or something. I hope it shows. Hope it let us get it. Oh, okay, there it is right there. Let's get it. Did you see it or did I miss it? Okay, I got to get it, you all. Okay, there it was. Sometimes. Okay. So no, I didn't see the white on it, but this thing is coming straight down out of the sun. You see it right here? Completely straight down out of that solar flare. Okay, I thought I seen a ship on it, but I didn't. It was just some wishful thinking. We're going to push the button. We can watch it play all the way around. And I'm not going to touch it. I'm not. It's blinking. When it quits blinking, I'm gonna just not touch it. Okay, so watch this. So we can go all the way around this. Oh, we did see it. Okay, I did see it. I hit it at the wrong spot. Okay, there it was right there. I thought I seen it. Did I just see it again? I thought I seen a ship coming down. There it is right there. Boom. Came right down out of the sun. So what do you all think? That do you think there is some kind of a ship that is shooting into these holes, causing the eruption? Do you think this is firing inside these holes right here, and they're creating the solar flares? So let's see. Let's see after this happens, you all. Let me put myself on here. Let me see after this moves. Will we see an X-class flare coming out of here? Because we saw one at the top, and we're probably going to see one again. So let's see what's going to happen. So that's at 1542. Okay, we got that. Let's push it. Let's do this, you all, because it's going to start blinking again. That was okay. So this one came out right here. There's one coming out right now, but you can't see the white of it. So 1542. We want to see after 1542. Oh shoot! I can't let you see it blinking. I get myself too excited. All right, it's fine. It's kind of embarrassing. This really is. Okay. 1542. Let's see. There it went. It went down. Okay, there was no, it's just a small one. It was just a small one, but it went down. Okay, I'm not going to touch it again. Okay. Sure, Gina, you're not. Let's look at this up close. It's like, what are they doing inside the sun? You think there's anybody living in there? This stuff is like shooting straight out. Look at that thing over there at the top. Shrink it down a little bit. Oh my gosh, it's literally absolutely like mesmerizing. Staring at it, it really is. I want to make sure we get it all. There we go. So we can look at it up close. One more time. I could just stare at it and go to sleep. Let's see what's going on over. See, there's some kind of energy. Look at it. It's blowing the plasma. It's pulling the plasma from up here at the top is what it's doing also. At the top of the sun, it looks like it's trying to go that way. Yeah, I just want to look all around the sun like this. See if we see anything strange. Let me get myself out of the way. Any other strange? Oh, you see that plasma jumping inside of there, you all? Like that plasma's jumping inside. Watch it right here on the edge over here to on the side where I'm at, that hole right there. Watch it go. The plasma is going straight into that hole. What if there's plasma beings from space and they're going into the sun? Really, I'm serious, because that looks wild. It does. It looks really wild. Yeah, let's look down here, because this was looking. It looked a little wild too down here. Watch it. All right. That kind of looks like a face. It really does over here on the side. It's got two eyes. Oh, it's got two eyes. I'm going to take an image of it. Get this cursor out of the way. When it's at the certain thing, it's got two eyes. And there's fire coming out of his mouth. I think it's coming out of his mouth again, y'all. Can you see the two eyes? Whoa, I think I see it. Can you see it right there? Fire coming out of his eyes. Can you see it, you all? Right there. Right out of his eyes. That's right, you all. We're going to have to, ooh, yes, we're going to look at the eyes coming out of his eyes. He's mad. He's really mad. Okay, let's see if I'm going to bring up this and see if we can see what he looks like in the invert mode. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to bring those pictures on here. We're going to invert them and see if we can see his face. Really, I'm serious. I'm not joking either. We want to see if we can see his face on the inverted mode. Okay, let's look and see if we can see anything. Maybe we won't see nothing. Oh, we can see almost a face right there. We can see eyes. Okay, so let's look at this one. See if we can see some more face. Okay, that one's kind of covered up. Let's see this one. It's kind of covered up. It don't hurt to look. It really doesn't, because it does kind of look like a face showed up in that fire. And he wasn't too happy. It does look like a face. There's two eyes burning on fire. Let's see what it might look like this or that. Okay, we can't see it that well. All I can say is it did look like a face, but there's lots of fire coming from it. All right, we go back to the sun and look at it like this. Whoo. Oh, we're going to look at the K indexes. Let's see if we can keep this right here. We can let this one keep going, but we need to find a K index. If I does anyone know which one is the K indexes? Because I haven't been here before. Well, I have, but it's been a long time. Which one it would be? Oh, I think I heard somebody said that it might something's going to disrupt our magnetic field. Is that what you all heard too? It's going to disrupt our magnetic field. I want to just see the K indexes. I really do, and I don't know where they're at. Did somebody say something about them? I can't find the K indexes. It's just kind of not nice. That's what happens when you don't come over here all the time, Gina. You don't know where they're at anymore. Okay, so what's the K indexes? Can we look at what is the current K indexes? Current. Okay, so we can see it right here. So this is what the K indexes are looking at like right now. So this is January the 9th. Okay, we ain't got in the red yet, I don't think. No G4 storms. Okay. Why are they saying no G4 storms? Because okay, G4 is up here at the top, you all. So it has to get up here to the 4. Let's see, 8, 9. Okay, G4, G5. I don't know how they're going to have to get up, you all. KP5. So they got to get it really high, and you got to have like 3 of them in a row, whatever it used to be. And I have no idea what it was. I can't remember, but you can look at that, you all. So yeah, this has got it going on. And I'm about done talking. I wonder what it looks like in a different type of, so if you're just tuning in, look at this. Look how massive that is. That just happened today, right there. Look how high that beam of light went up. And it's a perfect beam of light, just like that, going straight up in the sky. Yeah. Straight up in the sky, you all. So I probably am going to go. Just going to leave it like that. I'm going to go, you all. I am. So this is back-to-back solar flares that have happened. on the SDO 304 on NASA's thing, and you can see that's very powerful. And if what would happen if back to back solar flares, back X flares, and the magnetosphere. I don't know. It's not going to do it. That's fine. I'm not going to do it. I'm gonna leave it at me. I'm gonna go. I'm done. Done talk too much. It's 40 minutes. I'm gonna go. So that's the iswa.gsfc.nasa.gov, and it just happened. And we got several regions of the sun having unsettledness within them, and they're liable to get bigger. They really are liable to get bigger. So with that being said, thank you, and hello wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, you all. It's pretty wild. It really is. Thank you.